Hi everyone, Tony the pastor here. Our Bible verse for today on this October 21st, a Tuesday, comes to us from the book of James in the 5th chapter, 12th verse. Above all, my brothers and sisters, do not swear, either by heaven or by earth or by any other oath, but let your yes be yes and your no be no, so that you may not fall under condemnation. This is the word of the Lord on this day, and a word of the Lord from James, which directly echoes something that Jesus said in Matthew's gospel. What do we have here in this prohibition against swearing? This isn't about cuss words, dirty words as we think about them. Actually, the root of all of those used to be God-based words. That's why it's still called swearing or cussing or cursing. But anyway, that's another video for another time. What we're talking about here is the direction not to make oaths and to not swear. Now, of course, I think most of us do this, whether we say, I swear to God, or someone's being sworn into a court of law or to testify in some other space. But nevertheless, what is the underlying meaning behind this prohibition for us as Christians? Well, first, it's a lesson on integrity. Our yes should be yes and our no should be no. And we really shouldn't have to add it with, I swear to God, because, well, that should sort of be implied that we're telling the truth already if we're following the way of Jesus. The second part of this is a matter of humility. Now, James doesn't quite get to it explicitly here. Jesus does in the Matthew reading when he talks about heaven and Jerusalem and all of these things that we really don't have the power over. In fact, we don't even have the power to change the colors of our hairs. It's just not something that we can do because we're human, we're mortal, and we don't have that kind of power. So this lesson in humility reminds us also that we might swear to something and we might not be able to do it, not by our own failing or account, but just because we don't control everything. So these prohibitions on swearing, remember, are not about dirty words. Use good company to make sure you're using the right words when it comes to that sort of thing. But otherwise, these are really about integrity and humility.